end of the video, I just want to say thank you for subscribing and thank you for supporting the channel. We just hit 100 subscribers and last I checked we're at about 120 or so. So thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate everything, and anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for the love. Time for the video. So in the last video, I got my base tune and we started the car up for the first time after doing the supercharger install. And we did the first drive and it was really good, but it was really limited. So in that base tune, I could only push the car up to 4,800 RPM and was not allowed to go above 50% throttle. So before the supercharger, when I was basically full bolt on, I was using the open flash tablet, and now I'm transitioning into the Ecutek to do my remote tune through Counterspace Garage. So for me, this is a bit of a learning process, and I want to share that with you guys how this works. It's a little bit different than an open flash tablet. You kind of have to do this with a laptop. So yeah, let's jump in the car and see what the tuning process is like. So I got my dongle, got my laptop sitting on my lap. I'm gonna get everything set up, and I'm gonna set up the data log to the format that my tuner Zach requested, so that it's easier for him to take a look at the car's data after I do the log. Got the car started. We're gonna let it idle for a bit, monitor the temps, check for any fluids or leaks or air leaks. Gonna keep it here for a bit and go for our first drive. All right, the log's going. We got good temps. Things are looking fine, so let's get going. 100% throttle, 30 gear pull at some point. 28 to 6,800 RPM. Sounds good. Oh my God. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. All right, so road seems pretty good to continue driving on. Haven't gotten pulled over yet. Let's do our third gear pull. All right, so 2800, 100% throttle, go. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so much different than stock. Oh my God. I want to do it again. Should I? I think it's safe to do it again. Oh my, oh, there's so much power to unlock with this. We're not even all the way there yet, and this is so amazing. All right, so we're gonna go back and do another U-turn and do it again. This car has life, it has torque. Yo! What an asshole. Yo! Whoever's in the white BRZ and Ajax, I was just gonna share my excitement with you, but oh, it's too bad. All right, so let's get into third again. 2,500, 2,800, go. So as you're going, you don't get a kick. You just get this surge that just doesn't stop. Oh my God. And I really hope the GoPro can pick up the audio. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna get you guys a sound clip soon. What the hell is going on? There's no way this car should be allowed to move like that. Hold on, we gotta stop somewhere so I can rev this out and let you guys listen to what it sounds like. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I'm averaging 18 liters per 100 kilometers. I'm gonna convert that to miles per gallon here for all you Americans. Oh my god, that first drive was crazy. That was only the second tune, and I am gonna lose my shit when we get to the next tune, when this car is actually ready to be sending it like crazy. It's kind of late, so I'm kind of keeping it quiet, but let's go. See you guys for the next tune. So it's the next night. I just did another tune. Zach sent me a tune that he wants me to data log, pushing the car all the way to redline. So we're going to be taking the car to 7,400 RPM today. Same thing as yesterday, but today it's more dry out, it's not raining, so hopefully I can get a better feel of how the car drives. I noticed, I looked at some of the video from the other night, and you can't really hear the Supercharger with the GoPro. So what I've done is taken my camera and I found this ghetto looking microphone, the long cable. I'm gonna run into my camera inside the dash. We're gonna see if we can pick up some Supercharger sound during the drive. And if this works, maybe this will be the format going forward. Check it out, I don't know. Okay, so I'm so happy it's not raining, so let's see what the car can do now. Takes off. Okay, there's definitely a major difference in that little 600 RPM. 600 RPM doesn't sound like a lot, but holy smokes. Three, two, one, go. That's more like it. All right, so it's been a couple of days and I probably did a tune in the middle that I didn't really record on camera. I'm gonna have some dash cam footage that I'll throw in now. Pretty much as you guys saw, I put the front of the car back together. I think Zach from CSG was saying it's good to have that back together at this point because everything looks good. Alright, so 2800 RPM, 3, 2, 1, go. hope you guys like this driving footage during the daytime. I'm gonna stop this here. So I'll pick this back up later on in the tuning cycle and see how different the car feels. Like first gear is like crazy. Like all of those were maybe 50% throttle.
Really? Wow.
In first gear I let off way early because
I noticed
starting to.
First gear you didn't have traction.
Yeah, no.
If you see somebody making a U-turn, you need to bounce. The big SUV that was under unmarked for this car. Driving rowdy there. Somebody called the cops. Cops came and camped out. That's sick. Then you're gonna drive by matching the vehicle description. Oh, it's gotta be uphill there.
Yeah.
Is that a Pontiac Bonneville? Oh, it's a Honda Accord.
Thousand years later.
Alright, it's been a couple days. Actually, it's been probably about maybe 2.5, maybe about 3 weeks since we started the tuning process, and we are officially completed. I just want to say thank you, Zach Tucker at Counterspace Garage, for an amazing experience with the remote tuning. His expertise and everything he's been able to give me, answering all my questions and everything. Thank you so much. Car drives amazing. I just want to start off with that. I think we're about 10 tunes total, so we did the baseline plus about 9 revisions, and the first couple revisions were, you know, dialing in the car and making sure things were fine before adding power in. So right now in I guess the 10th tune, the car drives amazing. The car drives really smooth, and just want to go on a short drive and just kind of talk about how the car feels. And I guess we'll get into this at another time, but I just want to give you guys a quick look at once you get tuned with Ecutek, you can make your own dashboard. So I just kind of whipped up something really quickly showing a couple different gauges for RPM, speed, AFR, different temperatures for the coolant, the intake, and engine oil temperature. And one of the best things about the app is instead of having a laptop to do your logging and setting up everything, you can actually just do all the logging from your phone, and it saves all the settings for the parameters you wanted. So unfortunately for now, I don't think you can actually flash the car with the new tune from the app, so you'll still need a laptop for that. But with the app, you can do the data logging. You don't need to have a laptop open to do it. So that has saved me a lot of time and headache. I can just flash the tune from my laptop away and pull up my phone, start the log, and just go for a drive. So it's really nice so far. So far I don't need any other gauges. I may add an oil pressure gauge at some point, just kind of hidden as an OEM kind of look. But probably do that after winter. Okay, so right off the bat, after closing up the front bumper and the front end and leaving the hood down and everything, the sound of the Supercharger gets kind of hidden. So let me know what you guys think. My exhaust setup is really loud. I know for sure if I quiet it down, I'm gonna get the sound of the Supercharger back. But I do love the sound of this exhaust. It's really loud and deep. But what do you guys think? Should I go to a quieter setup or experiment with something? Maybe going to a quieter setup for a little while might be worth seeing if we can hear the Supercharger. Hopefully you guys like the clips I put in earlier with sound pumped in from the engine bay. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what it sounds like. So when driving with the windows down, I still hear it a lot, but windows up, kind of driving around with the bumper and everything, the whole front end back on, it's kind of hard to hear it. But when you get into the top end, when that thing really starts to make some sounds, you definitely hear it. And yeah, so like I said, We're about 10 tunes in total, and the car drives amazing. It really is hard to describe how different this car drives when you push it. So when you're driving normally, this car feels pretty much just like a normally naturally aspirated 86. So in general, you know, throttle response is really sharp. I don't feel like it's pushing the car too much, but as soon as you get on it, this car just moves. Like it's really amazing. I noticed, and I didn't notice this much before, but when my car is naturally aspirated, even with unequal length headers and the open flash tablet tune, I still had a torque dip. You know what? Yeah, a lot of people say that, you know, doing the headers and the tune gets rid of the torque dip. And honestly, after doing the Supercharger and an Ecutek tune, I can tell you for sure that the torque dip is fully gone and there's so much more power all across the band. Car feels great, car drives great, car sounds great. And you know what? Maybe it's because it was the open flash tablet tune, right? Like maybe if you had a custom tune meant for your car with Ecutek, when you have a set of aftermarket headers, then maybe the car drives a lot better. But I think for the majority of people comparing this to stock or comparing this to aftermarket header with an open flash tablet tune, this is so different. Used to be, you get to illegal speeds real quick, and I'm not even scratching the surface. Like if I had access to E85, you know, I can justify getting the high boost pulley, pushing probably another 50 horsepower, and making this car feel even more alive. And that's one of the things right now. It's kind of an unknown. Is I'm not exactly sure how much power this car is pushing right now. If I had to estimate, I would be at around probably 280 wheel horsepower. But with a remote tune, you kind of just don't get that information. So this car is absolutely rowdy right now in the lower gears. Like in one of the poles, I don't know, I probably already threw it up, but in one of the poles it was kind of wet out. I was just spinning tires. Like, gotta be a little bit careful now with the Supercharger. But man, the car feels so amazing. Like, I never thought I would say that this car needs this, but after, you know, getting a ride in one, doing the modification, doing it myself, getting the tune done, and now driving the car, my own BRZ, and knowing what it was like before, it's like, it's hard to see that the car should not have come like this. Like, now I know what people are talking about, the potential of this car with more power. And honestly, I would recommend, if you have the money and the time and the resources, definitely at least consider getting a ride on one of these, either turboed or supercharged, see how the car feels. And then seeing if that's something you want to do, because honestly, it costs a lot of money. I'm not going to right now probably talk about it. watching.